Hello and welcome to Video Game Saga's Spotlight segment where we bring you the latest from classic and modern gaming. Today we take a look at Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth on WiiWare. I want to drink your blood. Okay, so that was pretty bad. Plus we all know there's only one Dracula and he resides in Castlevania. For those of you who have a Nintendo Wii and a thirst for blood, you are in for a treat. Konami released the WiiWare title Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth on December 28, 2009 for 1000 Wii points. And you can use either your Wii Remote, Classic controller, or GameCube controller. How cool is that? Rebirth, developed by M2, is a reimagining of the 1989 cult classic Game Boy title Castlevania The Adventure, which was the first portable Castlevania title. In this throwback to the original Game Boy title, you play as vampire killer Christopher Belmont, who is a direct descendant of the Belmont family. On his adventure to take down the revived Dracula, who had been dead for the past 100 years, Christopher must face other monsters and demons through the haunted castle, including bats, ravens, rolling eyeballs, and more. Some enemies you will even recognize from the original Game Boy Adventure, such as the ravens and eyeballs. Be ready for your final confrontation with Dracula, cause he means business. Trust me, this vampire doesn't sparkle. So by now I know you're asking yourself, so Jim, what makes Rebirth different from the original? Well, I'm glad you asked. New additions to Rebirth over its Game Boy counterpart include enhanced 16-bit graphics, new enemies, the inclusion of a sub-weapon system which allows Christopher Belmont to wield axes, holy water, throwing knives, time freezing, and crucifixes. Now oddly enough, the original did not feature the signature staircases to climb. However, this is a welcome addition to Rebirth. There are also added gameplay elements such as hidden secrets that can be found throughout Dracula's castle, and keys can be found to unlock doors, gaining you access to handy items. All of these and other new additions can be found in Rebirth. So Jim, what has been brought back from the original title that can be found in Rebirth? Well, fans of the original will recognize familiar elements from the original incorporated in Rebirth, such as upgrading to a chain whip and a fireball whip. However, the fireball whip only has a limited time that you can use it in Rebirth. Also making its return is the level countdown timer. With Rebirth's 16-bit throwback graphics, the soundtrack to Rebirth follows the same formula, which consists of a kick-ass mix of songs from the Castlevania universe. Rebirth is presented in 4:3 aspect ratio, which gives it that extra old-school feel. In addition to the 4:3 ratio, M2 has given us the option to stretch the screen to fit widescreen television sets. Castlevania Rebirth is a remarkable remake that series fans don't want to miss, or if you're just in the mood for a good old ass-kicking platformer, Rebirth will surely quench your thirst. Fans of Castlevania Rebirth should also check out M2's other awesome Rebirth games, Gradius Rebirth and Contra Rebirth. You won't be disappointed. Until next time, this is Jim Combs saying ditch the garlic and grab a crucifix, or better yet a vampire killer whip. See you next time on Video Game Saga's Spotlight segment.